Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S. back here with yet another video. I've been uploading a lot today, so I hope you're not fed up with me or bored of me. But here goes. Anyway, as with my videos from today, I wish to focus as much as possible as I have been doing on fundraising, philanthropy, charity, trying to be kind as possible, forgiving if I can, loving, all that good stuff. I normally try that anyway, but specifically today, I'm not done as well as I'd like in terms of getting irritable with people. I have given my best shot, I promise. So anyway, here are some more ideas for fundraising. As ever, I'd love to hear your ideas about fundraising, ideas, charity, what causes you think are worth supporting, what you think are the best ways to support them. One of the ways to support them, I suppose, is to acknowledge and to raise the profile of such causes or charities and make people think. So anyway, in my opinion. So here goes. Number 11, I think if we could change people's perception or change people's thinking about charity, obviously not easy to do. Obviously people have got ideas about, like saying, if people think that Africans are, for instance, are stupid or dumb or thick or lazy, whatever they think about Africans and those stereotypes, and that they waste aid or things like that, to try and change those perceptions, obviously for people who think like that, it would be very difficult. But if we can make people really think about charity in a different light, and how it's not necessarily just giving them money. I don't think that's the best way to do charity. I think it should be targeted in terms of things like STEM, education, training, and things like that. I think, excuse me. I think that's some way of how to target that funding. Again, changing people's stereotypes, changing people's attitudes, perhaps, including my own, perhaps. And showing what people can do, and perhaps looking at success stories of charity rather than looking at the failures or negative things. So like more positive stories about Africa in technology, how they've advanced, and projects like that across Africa, and also similar ones for Asia, like how they've progressed and tackle poverty, and how people can help people in slums and orphanages and villages, and how they're still, like for instance, another stereotype people might have is that Asia doesn't have poverty or is growing, because their economies are doing well. They don't need help, but there are still people in lots of parts of India or even China who need help financially and need that economic assistance, in spite of many success stories. But again, if you see success stories, maybe that can give hope of what can be done and what charity can do, and donating to specific causes like Andela and maybe a program for Microsoft, encouraging Microsoft to have a training program which helps African tech, and crowdfunding and GoFundMe and things like that. Sorry, I don't know a huge amount about them, you can probably tell, but those sorts of things for African tech and things like that. Number 12, again, I hope to encourage people like Richard Branson, Charles Schwab, Craig McCaw, and other dyslexic billionaires and millionaires, and people like that, and people not necessarily just millionaires and billionaires, but famous and successful people, or even just business people who have a business that's been running for a long time, or even at least a few years, maybe even young business people who can go to parts of Africa and Asia and mentor fellow dyslexics or people with ADHD, especially, or people from slums and orphanages, so dyslexics doing good and things like that, and mentor people and train people, gay people with ADHD as well. Feels like my nose is getting really blocked up. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened there. So mentoring and training and things like that. I think so it's like the saying, if you give a person a fish, well, it says a man, but I'll say person, if you give a person a fish, they can have a fish for a day or whatever, but if you give them the training to fish for themselves, I know it's a metaphor, but if you give them the training, they can continue to fish. So when you're gone, when you're no longer there to help them for whatever reason, they're still able to sustain themselves and things like that. So I'd love to encourage people to donate and mentor and teach, like things like Teach for Africa, Teach for Asia, teach for Aborigines, teach for Native Americans and things like that, and going into their communities and teaching, and again mentor for Asia, mentor for Africa, and again all those other groups, and people in Ireland and things like that, people from the diaspora, like Irish diaspora, going to Ireland, and teaching and training and mentoring and things like that. Yeah, so that sort of thing. Number 13, I'm not sure what to include for number 13. I know I normally include something a bit negative, but yeah, I hope my ideas really do make a difference, and sometimes I perhaps do have negative thoughts about whether they will make a difference or not, but I hope they do. Number 14, again, people who can solve problems, as problem-solving people, like people with dyslexia, or just generally people who can solve problems. And not all people with dyslexia are good problem solvers, and not all people who are not dyslexic are not good problem solvers, but many people say like dyslexics are really good at solving problems, but also other groups and individuals who can solve problems, and again working with NGOs and tackling some of those divisions. And I think it would be great to see Africans and Asians especially, and people from the poor generally, like indigenous or native people from Africa, Australasia, the Americas and Asia, all working together, and maybe even people from Ireland and places like that, and that sort of thing. And I'd love to fundraise through things like football, soccer, whatever you call it, and other sports, tennis, basketball, and things like that. Like me personally, I don't really want to do the football stuff, but other people could do similar stuff, and if they see it works and they want to help, their favourite sport might be basketball or tennis or whatever, they might want to fundraise through things like that. But again, I'd love to see Celtic and Italian football, Serie A, like training together and doing fundraising events to help people through fundraising through football or soccer, again, whatever you want to call it, penalty shootouts or tournaments, leagues, cups, and all sorts of things like that, to be recorded on YouTube and things like that, so hopefully raise as much money as possible for those charities like Soccer Aid and Football Aid and things like that. I also hope to support charities like Water Aid, and I think giving people clean water, food, shelter, and those sorts of things would be really great. So 15 on that note, again, targeting specific areas of funding like training so that it's sustainable. As I said before, teaching them how to fish, so to speak. Like in Africa, it could be technology, and other areas as well. And in Asia, it could be science or engineering or maths or whatever else for people from disadvantaged backgrounds, like those in slums or orphanages, getting training, things like that. Excuse me. Number 16, again, I'd love to have an open exchange of ideas and listen to other people's ideas. So please share your ideas on these specific videos in the future. I hope people will share many ideas in the comment section of these videos about what they think are the best ways to help things like African Tech or other charities, or what charities they think are most worthy of support or most needy, and why, and what sort of ways you think whoever watches this, and share it with people who are interested in charity or NGOs, and things like that, and how we can connect together and build those bridges. And again, I'd love to hear other people's ideas and have an open exchange of ideas, and people analysing what are the best ways to help people, and that sort of thing. Again, changing perceptions and things like that. Number 17, I hope people use their skills, talents, and abilities to look at how to make the world a better place, and how they can use those skills, talents, and abilities to help more people. And again, different spiritual or religious groups, even in spite of our differences, maybe like even Christians, Muslims, Jewish people, Sikhs, Hindus, even atheists or Rastafarians or any other group, networking together to talk about ways they would help other people. Number 18, again, I hope to think like people talk about how, like the joy of giving. People talk about how it feels to give things to charity, and how it hopefully makes you feel better about yourself, more empowered. 19, I hope to again network together people who want to support African software. 20, again, I hope to support people who want to support African technology, and all come together and work together. And again, older people can pass on their knowledge to younger people as well, and hopefully lift people up and inspire people and mentor people. As ever, I'd love to know what you think about this video. Did I cover any good ideas? Can you think of any of your own? I have a bad feeling about when I said, I tried to say my nose is running, and it sounded like I probably swore by mistake, but I don't think I did. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I think I meant to say nose, and then I said something else. Anyway, probably shouldn't have highlighted that thing, but if you made this far, thanks so much. Please share and like the video. Anyway, I'm out. Peace out.